Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar News channel, where every update could change your future. If you're holding Iraqi Dinar or even just watching this space closely, you need to hear what we're about to share. Today's news isn't just speculation or another rumor, it's solid confirmation that things are moving fast. The Iraqi Stock Exchange, or ISX, has officially confirmed operational changes that are directly connected to the upcoming revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. This could be the moment we've all been waiting for. And if you've been holding IQD, this update may be one of the biggest yet. We're going to break down what's happening inside Iraq's financial system, how global investors are reacting, and why all signs point to a massive shift in value for the dinar. So don't go anywhere, because this story is developing fast, and timing could make all the difference for you. The big news from ISX: the Iraqi Stock Exchange has made an official move that's shaking up both local and global markets. For months, experts have noticed subtle signals, quiet activity, foreign investors watching from the sidelines, and sudden changes in regulation. But now, it's not just whispers or behind-the-scenes movement. ISX has publicly announced structural upgrades and new trading procedures in coordination with financial institutions inside and outside of Iraq. This shows clear preparation for something big. Many believe this is exactly what's needed before a currency revaluation can take place. A strong, modern stock exchange is a critical part of any country that's preparing to elevate its currency on the global stage. The ISX's recent upgrades are designed for higher volume, smoother transactions, and instant liquidity. That's a clear sign they expect a surge, and not just in stocks, but in currency value. Why this matters for IQD holders. If you're holding dinar, this isn't just interesting news, it's potentially life-changing. A stock exchange doesn't upgrade for no reason. These upgrades are built to handle a financial transformation. Think of it this way: if Iraq plans to revalue the dinar and open its economy to serious global investors, the country must be ready for the flood of transactions that will follow. Without a strong stock exchange infrastructure, the revaluation wouldn't be sustainable. These ISX changes confirm that Iraq is no longer just planning, it's executing. It's putting in place the tools needed for a smooth transition into a revalued currency era. This gives dinar holders a very clear signal: stay ready, because the systems are being finalized, and the flip of the switch could come without warning. The window for preparation is narrowing quickly. Global investors are taking action. It's not just Iraqi officials who are reacting. The international financial world has started to take notice and action. Recent reports show that major investment firms from the Gulf region, as well as institutions in Europe and Asia, are registering with the ISX. These aren't casual investors, these are global financial players, hedge funds, and investment giants. And they don't move based on hope. They move based on data. They see something coming. They see Iraq aligning everything it needs for a global financial comeback. These investors are not buying IQD for what it's worth today. They're positioning themselves for what's coming tomorrow. And that should speak volumes to every individual holding dinar today. When the big players start positioning themselves, you know something major is about to unfold. Historical patterns confirm the strategy. Historically, before any major currency revaluation, the stock market of that country undergoes preparation. Why? Because the revaluation doesn't just change the currency, it changes the way the economy moves. A higher valued currency creates new wealth, changes asset prices, and demands an organized way for capital to flow in and out of the country. That's exactly what the ISX is building right now. It's becoming that organized gateway for both domestic adjustments and international response. This isn't guesswork, it's strategy. Every move is being timed and coordinated. The ISX is being rebuilt to handle higher volumes and faster transactions. It's not just modernization, it's monetization. And all signs point to the revaluation as the key that will unlock it. CBI's silent confirmation. While the Central Bank of Iraq hasn't officially released a revaluation date, their silence may be more telling than any announcement. Actions always speak louder than words. The CBI has been working closely with the ISX on these changes, quietly approving reforms and systems that are only necessary if a revaluation is on the table. This kind of cooperation between a country's central bank and stock exchange doesn't happen without purpose. The alignment between these two major institutions strongly indicates a shared goal: economic transformation to a revalued dinar. And remember, Iraq doesn't have to say it out loud. The systems being put in place already tell the story. It's not about what they're saying, it's about what they're doing. And what they're doing is preparing for something historic. Economic transformation ahead. A revalued dinar isn't just good news for investors. It's a game changer for Iraq itself. With a stronger currency, Iraq can finally move away from its heavy reliance on oil. A more valuable dinar opens doors to new industries, trade agreements, and internal job growth. It empowers local businesses and attracts international entrepreneurs. It lifts purchasing power for everyday citizens. This kind of shift creates a stronger middle class, better infrastructure, and national confidence. And it all starts with the currency. The ISX changes are the first visible pieces of this transformation. A new economy is being built in Iraq. Not someday, but now. And for those who hold IQD, you are already connected to that transformation. You are holding the currency that could soon represent a reborn nation. Digital infrastructure is ready. Another key indicator that the revaluation may be close is Iraq's focus on digital infrastructure. The ISX and the central bank have both been working to modernize their platforms for digital transactions. Digital trading, electronic settlements, and real-time data integration are now part of the financial system in Iraq. These digital upgrades are not just about convenience, they are essential to managing the revaluation process effectively. When a country's currency changes value on the global market, speed and security in transactions become critical. Iraq is not just thinking about the future, it's building it in real time. These upgrades show readiness, not just intention, and when intention meets readiness, execution is just around the corner. Forex platforms are buzzing. All of this movement isn't staying quiet for long. Online Forex platforms, trading aggregators, and search engines are recording a noticeable surge in keywords like IQD, Iraqi Dinar RV, and ISX expansion. This shows a spike in interest, especially from day traders, speculative investors, and financial analysts. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire. The buzz is increasing because insiders and observers see the same signs we're discussing today. The ISX is not being upgraded for fun. It's being prepared to support a stronger currency that's soon going to matter much more globally. And if you're in the IQD space, that means one thing: keep your eyes open and your plans flexible. Timing is everything. Experts now believe we're in what's called the activation zone. This is the final stretch before a revaluation is announced. It's the phase where infrastructure is complete, coordination is tight, and legal frameworks are ready. Nothing happens overnight, but when everything is aligned, the switch can flip fast. That's why timing is key. Those who are prepared now will be able to take advantage of the revaluation fully. Those who wait until after the announcement may miss the best opportunities. We don't know the exact day or hour, but we know we're close. This is not just a guess, it's a well-supported conclusion based on movement, investment, and infrastructure. What you should be doing now. So what should you do right now? First, stay informed. Keep watching updates from the ISX, the CBI, and economic developments in Iraq. Make sure you're getting your information from reliable sources and not social media hype. Second, get your exchange plan ready. Know where you'll go, what steps you'll take, and how you'll verify the new rate. Have a list of financial institutions, legal support, and currency brokers. Third, be flexible. Sometimes the biggest opportunities come quickly and disappear just as fast. You don't want to be caught unprepared when the change finally comes. The bigger picture. Let's take a step back. This isn't just about Iraq, it's about the global financial system, recognizing a rebounding nation. Iraq has endured decades of conflict, economic sanctions, and financial isolation. But now, for the first time in years, it's making moves that signal re-entry into the global economy. The revaluation of the dinar is more than a financial event, it's a symbol of recovery. A sign that Iraq is rising again, and if you're holding IQD, you're holding a part of that story. You're not just betting on profit, you're participating in a historical shift. Final words of caution and confidence. Of course, nothing in finance is guaranteed, Every investment carries some level of risk, but when multiple signs converge, when institutions upgrade, investors move in, and governments coordinate, you have more than just a theory. You have a pattern. And right now, that pattern is pointing directly at an RV. Stay cautious, but stay confident. Don't act out of fear, but don't ignore what's right in front of you either. We are standing at a turning point. For some, it may just be another news story. But for you, it could be a defining financial moment. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. We're tracking every move, every hint, and every official statement regarding the revaluation. As soon as the rate is public, we'll break it down, guide you through the process, and help you make sense of what comes next. This is no longer just a rumor. The ISX is confirming the setup. Global capital is moving. The revaluation is in motion, and it's coming fast. Stay alert. Stay smart, and as always, stay ready. We'll see you in the next update.